What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about The Last Jedi Blu-ray sales and why I don't want to talk about The Last Jedi Blu-ray sales yet. Before we get started, want to give a shout out to a YouTube channel I ran across just recently, and it is called Comic Artist Pro Secrets, and it's ran by Ethan Van Sciver? Ethan Van Sciver, I think that's how you say his name. He is hilarious. I mean, this dude, his sarcasm level is on another level. I mean, hilarious. He made a video called SJW Star Wars Rose Tico Toy Sales Spike 300%. You have to watch this video. I will link it below. I don't know this guy. He's never mentioned me. I'm simply just saying it's hilarious. And as the audience for this channel, if I see something I think that's going to entertain you, I want to share it with you. That's what we do here. So I'll share this later. Let's move on to the topic. So for the people of video starts at, it starts at 103. The Last Jedi Blu-ray. Okay, so I just think this is a cluster F right now. And I don't really want to talk about any of the details right now because we are sitting here in a situation where people are going to cherry pick anything they can to push whatever side of this argument they want to push. So for instance, if people see a headline that says Amazon is sold out of Star Wars The Last Jedi, oh, they're going to take that and go, oh, it's proof it's selling. It's selling like crazy. Then you can go to your local Walmart and you can take a picture of a full display and you can post that on social media and you can say, see, nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying this movie. At the end of the day, we don't have any data. We don't have any data. If you believe that Amazon is completely sold out of The Last Jedi, yet every major retailer has it fully in stock, then you're clearly just putting your head in the sand. At the end of the day, I firmly believe that The Last Jedi is overwhelmingly hated by the majority of the fan base at this point. I firmly believe that. But it's going to take time for the actual facts to come out that proves that. And right now, we're dealing with Star Wars, a Star Wars film that did $1.3 billion at the box office. It's going to end up number one when the Blu-ray sales come out. It just will, because it's Star Wars. Look back just last week. Justice League, the DCEU film that failed at the box office, that was the lowest grossing DCEU film to date, was still number one on the Blu-ray charts because people want to buy Batman and Superman to add to their collection. And so while I don't like The Last Jedi and why I know that the majority of fans don't like it, there's still a huge portion of people out there that do enjoy the film or either continue to claim they enjoy it. And then there's the whole general audience side of things with the families, parents. They just see, oh, the new Star Wars movie's out, I can buy that and I can shut my kid up for 2.5 hours. Whatever. There's so many people out there that are going to buy this movie. And then there's actual fans of Star Wars that want to complete their collection. They're not part of this whole anti-Last Jedi movement that we're on. So it's going to end up number one. And when it ends up number one, the people that want to claim that there's no haters for this movie other than 5 or 6 guys in their basement, they're going to take those numbers and they're going to claim that this is proof that nobody hates The Last Jedi. It's just a few vocal minority people. I know that's going to happen, and that's fine. Let it happen. But eventually, all of this will finally rear its ugly head. I don't know if that will be Solo or not. I do think Solo is going to underperform opening weekend. I do think that ultimately Solo will underperform at the box office in its whole entire run, and that's going to help the case. But really, we're going to have to wait until episode 9 to really send a message, and I think that that's when the message will get sent, because episode 9 is surrounded with controversy. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Batman v Superman. I said that movie was awful. I hated it the moment I saw it, and I claimed that it was the biggest mistake for DC to move forward with Snyder, and Batman v Superman broke the fandom and ultimately got us to the point where Justice League failed. And the fact that Justice League failed is I still can't completely comprehend that, but then you look at all the details with that. That's what The Last Jedi is doing, except The Last Jedi is worse than Batman v Superman. It has broken the fandom worse than BVS did. The divisive nature of this movie is beyond Batman v Superman, and I never thought I would be able to say that about a Star Wars movie. Then you have Rian Johnson constantly talking crap to the fans. He's constantly taking pot shots. Now we have this interview that I have not fully watched where everyone sent me, where Rian Johnson and Mark Hamill are basically taking more shots at the fans. It never ends. This whole Meryl Streep for Carrie Fisher recasting thing, it never ends. J.J. Abrams runs his mouth. It never ends. Kathleen Kennedy is in hiding. It never ends. There's so much noise surrounding Star Wars right now. And I think Episode 9 will be the ultimate culmination of the failure that is The Last Jedi. But we're way away from that. So ultimately, Blu-ray sales are going to end up good. They're going to end up number one. It just will, because it's Star Wars. If it doesn't, I'll be the happiest person here, but I'm anticipating it being number one. And I'm anticipating the pro-Last Jedi crowd taking that and going, see, everybody that says it's not good, they're lying, they're just blah, blah, blah. So I'm waiting for that. I was looking at, so the Amazon headline that everybody's running with, that it's sold out on Amazon. It's sold out on Amazon. It's not true. But whatever, they're going to run with that because that's what they want to do. So Star Wars Newsnet posted this earlier. Star Wars The Last Jedi had its Blu-ray and DVD release earlier this week. And since no story related to this film can happen without an all-out descent into fan civil war, it came with inevitable controversy. And blah, 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 blah. So basically it was talking about how all these headlines that it was sold out on Amazon. And as it is usually with these situations, neither is true. It wasn't sold out. It wasn't, proof of the haters. It wasn't proof of the lovers. The actual reasoning behind the Amazon issue is cloudy, but it's not limited to this release. There is a problem that has been impacting all major Disney releases for years. Disney and Amazon have had some sort of feud going on with their Blu-ray releases, and as a result, they tend to not be made available on Amazon until a few weeks later. So the Amazon sold out narrative it's been debunked. It's not true, but the people that want it to be true are going to continue to act like it's true. So again, I just think that we're dealing with too many circumstances, and there's going to be too many different misleading narratives that can be pushed in both directions. So I'm just whatever on this Blu-ray situation. Episode 9 is where it's all going to happen. And so we got a long way to go, but we still have a lot of work to do. And we're not going to continue to deal with this nonsense from Star Wars. We don't want social justice politics in our Star Wars. We just want Star Wars in our Star Wars. And it's that simple. There's so many funny things. I saw the other day where they did the DVD Blu-ray release and they did a trailer and there was no Canto Bite. There was no Rose. There was no Holdo. There was no DJ. It's like they know it, but they still won't admit it. Like, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what we're dealing with right now. And it's just sad, but we're going to continue pouncing and we're going to continue to call out the bullshit. So you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.